The next two tabs are this site rankings tab and then a provider rankings tab. And so these two tabs show you the performance of your selected site. Some sites, some users will have more than one site, and so you'll have to either select the different sites. You'll see in the later tabs there's some options to aggregate those sites together into one sort of data element. But on this site rankings tab, you'll have to select individual sites to highlight. And so basically what you can see is identified data of where your selected site performs relative to other sites for PE. And so some sites at the top are going to have performance above the target, and some sites are going to have performance below the target. You can either show or hide the target if you'd like. You can also change to a different module. Let's change to chest pain, for example. And then so in FY23, we had a target of 92% safe discharges for adults presenting with chest pain. Looks like most of the sites, except for site number 8, performed pretty well on this metric and met the metric, including the medic demo site. And so if you hover, it'll give you some information about case counts and things like that. So the next tab I want to talk about is the provider rankings tab. That's the next tab over from the site rankings, which we just talked about. This page will show you sort of the rankings of all the individual providers, and it gives you some options to either hide and show the names or select specific names of individual providers. So right now I have this selected on, I have pulmonary embolism selected. You can select whatever you'd like. You can pick a year, you can pick your facility. If you have, obviously if you have multiple facilities that you're responsible for, you'll have some options there. And then the next several buttons will allow you to show and hide providers, set a minimum or maximum cases, and then hide and show the target as well. And so I'm going to hide the provider names. Now you can see all these made up names, and these should all disappear now. And so now these get de-identified. But what you could do is you could pick an individual provider. I just know that this one's like one of the fake names that we use. And this should highlight Alfredo here at the top. He's doing a really good job picking out PEs. He got a 40% hit rate on his diagnostic yield. And so what you could do from this page is you could provide feedback to your individual clinicians at each site by picking their name and then hiding all the other providers and just showing people where they stand in terms of a particular metric. And again, you can sort of play with the buttons here at the top, hide and show the target. You can or just show all the provider names. Just sort of depends on what the preferences for your group are.